I was confused when DCF called because I didn't understand why they were reaching out. They left no information in the voicemail. They just said that it was a DCF worker calling and reaching out to check on the well-being of my children, and my children are very well taken care of. So it was quite alarming and just confusing that they would be reaching out over nothing. When I first had DCF involved and got the call, it was an extreme nightmare. But now, after hiring Attorney Kevin Seaver and getting the excellent results that we got, so Attorney Seaver made everything go a lot smoother and had an excellent plan laid out for us. The first thing that he did was ensure that me and my husband were prepared for meeting with DCF along with my kids and having my home in order and everything like that. So once we did meet with DCF, it was a lot smoother and no anxiety. I felt much more comfortable meeting with them. The second thing was to ensure that we meet with DCF and get our story out there so that our story can be heard, and to have Attorney Seaver present, which I feel with him being present, the DCF worker definitely treated us a lot nicer having his representation there with us. The third thing we did was he made sure that he recapped everything, made sure that DCF had all the proper documents that they needed in order to ensure that the case was closed. And he stayed in contact with us throughout the entire thing, and made sure that he also stayed in contact with DCF and our social worker as well. What separates Attorney Seaver from all the other lawyers is that he specializes in DCF. These are the only cases that he deals with. He deals with this every day in and out, so he's extremely educated in working with DCF. He also gave us his personal cell, which no lawyer does. That's completely unheard of. So he's extremely easy to get in touch with, responds to every call that you do, any email you send him, stays in touch with us the entire time our case was open. He also had a flat fee, so we knew exactly what the cost was going to be. There was no surprise costs, exactly what he said of our fees, so that was an excellent thing. He was extremely great with my children as well, so that when they did speak with DCF, they had no anxiety and they were completely comfortable talking with our social worker, which also was another extremely important thing. Attorney Seaver was 1,000% worth the money. He did everything he said he was going to do and beyond, and I 100% recommend him to anybody that's dealing with DCF.